So usually I start off streams with a picture of my beautiful character, but I was doing side quests to get flying in all the areas I'd visited in Stormblood so far, and came across this sheep herder who has a dog. That's pretty much the totality of it. um, okay. I'm gonna lower this a bit. Okay, so, we were lining up to, yes, Lakshmi. We're lining up for that, which is going to be another long queue again. So, got weird tails. I keep forgetting that. I think what I might actually do, since I've been doing a lot of Aether Current stuff, because I don't think I have too much else that's like, I don't really want to do Hildebrand right off the bat, because I'll give it time for people to kind of rock up. But these places could use the... Oh, right. I should warp back before I do any of that. I mean, with any luck, the queue will be a bit shorter than last time, but, yeah. I can get in a few, Oh. Get in a few more, flying permits. So... start off here. Oh, left starting Stoon up, but it's not like you really missed much. Oh, I guess I didn't show the dog without the... Actually, I'm kind of pissed off about that, but... Oh, too late now. One thing I am interested to see... Oh shit, I actually haven't moved my keyboard around. Hang on a second. One thing I am interested to see is if I actually get to use Bahamut in this trial, because that would be great. To start getting used to that in like a trial setting, or a group setting rather. One of my men was attacked by a chocobo. You might think that's a common story, what with all the hunting we do, but I'm told this one was unnaturally big. Of course, in the end, size doesn't matter. We can't be having our quarry stalking us. That's why I'm planning to capture the beast before it harms any more of my men. I already know you as a reliable handler of the birds. That's why I need your help tracking it down. I think you can lead on Marseille, I'm guessing, because I've never heard this person's name pronounced. A hand one more time. If the prospect piques your interest, it'd be best to start off by asking the leaders of the camps what they know of the monster. Come back and share your findings with me when you're done. Alright, you have another quest. Is that an either point? Yes. So you've been making the rounds, getting to know the hunters in these parts. Well, how'd you like to help a real hunter? I've overseen 3 camps set up to the east, but the lazy sods ain't sent me a report in over a fortnight, and I am too bleeding busy to be playing messenger. You look right fierce enough to get the information out of them. It's a simple job that'll earn you some coin. Can't rightly say no to that. If that tickles your fancy, then you'll need to talk to the leaders of each camp. Leonolf, Joanare, and Ambier. Amebert? Ah, whatever. Hear what they have to say and get back to me when you're done. Right, I think that's 2 out of the 4 that I was missing. So that's good. Oh shit, I forgot to close my window. Fucking loud ass noises. Yeah. It's just... So there's just... Well, some of these are going to be important. Stolen munitions. I'm going to assume it's probably stolen munitions and a lesson in humility. But since I have to leg it over there anyway, probably easier if I... Wait, hold on. Speak with the hunters. Oh. Oh, I can go do both of these at once. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'll change the blind playthrough text just here for a sec. Actually, can I just create a duplicate of this? Okay, hold on. Properties. I'm gonna rename you. I can't rename you. Are you fucking for real? Jesus. Why can't I... Oh, no, that's a different option, right. Cool. Now I can alternate between those when I need to. I probably should have done that ages ago, but... Oh well. Come on. Jeez, the fact that there hasn't been any DPS popping in the queue is kind of worrying. From the way I heard it, one of the hunters was attacked unprovoked and got knocked unconscious by a single kick. I ain't never heard of a chocobo doing that. I also need to talk to you about another thing. Things are going well enough. Been running into a bit of trouble with those giant bugs in these woods, though. No, I need to go around. I think? Oh no, hold on. Oh no, those don't account for height. I gotta remember that. Oh, hey Doey, how's it going? I'm sitting bored in queue, so I'm going around and getting flight in places I missed it. See that cage there? Blasted Chocobo pulled the door right off its hinges. Most like it was... Okay. That sounds thrilling as fuck. Hell yeah it is. side quest content from an expansion I completed like 20 something hours ago. Hell yeah. Yeah, rescue the other birds. Nothing out of the ordinary here. There's just the one bird that won't shut up. Haven't been able to catch a wink for all its bloody screeching. Well, sucks to be you, buddy. I'm also going to be doing the Hildebrand questline when there's still more downtime, but I figured doing some boring stuff before people roll in is probably a better idea. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where the fuck do you get on? Yeah, of course, yeah, right up the other side. This place really feels like it was specifically made to feel a little, like, probably a tad more inconvenient than it really should have. So that when you get flying, it's like, oh my god. Hope you have 400 hours free for Hildebrand. I mean, I don't know how much free time I'm gonna fucking have, but given the way some of these queues have gone, yeah, about that. That bird ain't scared of us hunters, I can tell you that much. It's rare one of us comes away from an encounter with it unscathed. Jesus Christ, you guys get beat up by chocobos? Had ourselves a bit of an incident the other day. Some fiend came stomping out of the tree line and gobbled up one of our fresh-caught birds. Wasn't a damn thing we could do about it. If we're going to keep on in this area, we'll need some extra hands. You told the chief that. Is it really that long? Because the way Newest Girl was talking about it, it was like, oh yeah, there's a little bit that's added every expansion, and like obviously I have no context for that because like there's a lot of I just have literally zero context for that. So like, and it sounded like they added 4 quests. I don't know how long those are, like every expansion or something. Again, I don't know how accurate that is, but, like, I don't want to look it up and potentially spoil myself on anything, so... And, I mean, like, I'm... 3 or 4, like, literal quests Trav has more playtime in... Except he was never max level. Well, it was all Hildebrand? Well, like, okay, hang on. So I need some context then. Is it that long, or is there potentially a lot of content in that? I guess the difference between that is, like, there's a storyline and then there's just some extra stuff you can do, or is the storyline quest lines for that really that long? Because that's insane if that's the case. Seems Chocodo's been stirring up trouble over in the forest. While you were gathering information, I went out and checked the traps they're set up around Tailfeather. Ain't nothing left of them but scattered straw and broken wood. Can't say we've ever dealt with a problem like this one. Might be that this Chocobo has taken some kind of revenge on us hunters, and these acts are a means of provoking us. By all accounts, this Chocobo is stronger and more clever than the rest. I expect capturing it won't be a simple feat. So they've all got issues, but none of them thought to ask me help. Bit of both, very story-oriented quests, so lots of talking and cutscenes. Okay, so basically it just is that long. That's insane. So I guess I've got an unlimited amount of stuff to do in my free time then. Or in downtime, rather. Queue time. I didn't think of buying off my heads or something. At any rate, I'd best prepare to round up the birds from each camp. Thanks again for your help, friend. Say, since you've already struck up an acquaintance with my friend, with my people and all, maybe you'd be willing to lend them a hand. Seems they talk to you of their troubles readily enough. Are any of those quests blue? Because if not, they can suck eggs. Alright. So I think one was in here. Oh, I can't bloody see which one it is because the way they layer their quest icons is frustrating at best. And I mean, like, the absolute, like, dissonance in tone, clown shoe shit that I saw, at least up to this point with Hildebrand, I'll play a fair bit of that. Like, I will quest through a fair bit of that. Granted, like, I don't think this is going to go anywhere, is it? No. Although I discovered a new location doing that, which... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, like, based on the half an hour or so that I did in it, like, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do more of that. Alright. One of you has the quest I'm looking for. I wish I knew which one of you it was. I think it's you. Yeah, stolen munitions. The Fleetfoot is examining the weapon stores with a concerned expression. Though we hear not each other's thoughts, generous hunter, you somehow know that we need help. Our weapon stocks are wanting. We need more. I would make a request of you. Please bring us muskets with which to defend ourselves. You can take them from the Gnath nearby. 2 would be sufficient. Alright. Just go punch some Nath, that's fine. I can do that. I might as well actually jump over here. Yeah, it's all good. It's a very different tone than the rest of the game, which is normally an icebreak. Yeah, definitely. I mean, like... It starts off with Hildebrand thinking he was a zombie, leading a bunch of other zombies to do... what do they call them? Dapper zombies or something like that? Only for his assistant to explode him for him to remember. That is an amazing tone setter and immediately sold me. Like, it's just like, this is so fucking different to everything else I've experienced in this game. Fucking sold. I sense a great power within you. Yes, you'll make a suitable adversary. Our younglings must learn the hardships of battle. You will find them just beyond the tower. Go and hold nothing back. Okay. Go punch your children. Where are they? Oh, they're just out here. Alright, so... I'll go out here to do that, and then run down south. Actually, which order do I want to do this? Yeah, I think teleporting back up here, and then... you know what? Let's do a little exploring right now. Because I don't know where... Because I don't know what this is, and it looks like there's some connection to the village just there, so... If I can go around like that, teleport back, and then back up here, it'll save me this walk here. Okay. That looks promising. Yeah, that looks like I can... Oh. Wait, Oh, okay. I just couldn't get up there on my mount for some reason. Yeah, okay, cool. I can, like, jump directly back down into the village. Neat. But yeah, that's nuts if Trav... quick question, don't mean to offend. Do you own non-black shirts? So, funny thing, I built a wardrobe recently, and ended up putting all my shirts in there. And one of them is for formal stuff, which is, like, all sorts of bloody, like, colors. But, all of my, like, casual shirts, I think a good, like, 60 to 70% of them were black, and the rest of them were mostly white, but also, like, fairly colored. So I do own non-black shirts. The thing is that, like, this one here is, like, my at-home shirt that I just wear all the time and wash regularly. It's just, like, it fits a lot better. Or it's really, it's a lot bigger than it should be for me, but it's nice to wear around the house, you know. That's what I usually stream in. I don't understand. Man is not fit to battle with dragons. Nevertheless, I will do as father asks. How many subs to Wardrobe Tour? I would need to be able to have subs to begin with, and then I would also need to... Oh, sweet summer child. Zap. How dare you do such a thing to Comgarn? Comgarn, you may have beaten him, but your games end early. Oh yeah? Okay. Well, why did... Okay. Yeah. That's not fair. Oh, really? No. Okay. I guess I just beat them up and then walk away. They don't have anything else to say to me. Like, I should post a photo of that just on, like, Facebook or something like that, but absolutely no one who knows me would be surprised. Just kind of like, oh shit, I didn't actually realize this was the case. Especially when you've got all of my shirts, like, lined up left to right instead of, like, in a tier like they used to be in the Plus place. And not actually color coordinated either. But yeah, like, the way it's set up right now, you have a literal ratio of how they all look. Oh my god, I did the dumb thing and came back here anyway. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Don't worry, my intention is not to foster ill relations, but to teach. Younglings grow too prideful, doubting the strength of men, but thanks to you, they now understand. Neat. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just teleport back up here, anyway. Actually, which side of from the north? So maybe if I can drop down around here, it'll be good. Hello, unlocking flying finally? Yeah, that's right, I am. How you doing, newest girl? Yeah, so I managed to do it in all of the Heavensward quests. Sorry, not Heavensward. I managed to do it in all the Stormblood areas I had fully completed so far. So I thought, fuck it, for the start of the stream, I'll just do this, because I'm going to be sitting in queue, and I don't want to do Hildebrand with, like, no one around. Good, just got that Star Wars Fallen Jedi game for free. Nice. Wait, Fallen Jedi... fuck, I forget which one that is. I don't know why, but all of the Star Wars games just morph into an amorphous blob for me. It's not great. Hi, friends. Time to die. You weren't the one I was supposed to kill. Sorry. Sorry, sir. It's actually you. Oh, wow, that was quick. Oh, right, the newest one. Yeah. It's a fun Metroidvania. Yeah, I've heard it's like... Well, I mean, you could argue that Dark Souls in some ways is like a reflection of the Metroidvania in terms of its like backtracking and stuff like that. It's not like quite as a lot of Metroid games tend to be more sectioned, have like areas of places more sectioned off than Dark Souls does, but yeah, it's not inaccurate. Also, hey, wrong way. How you doing? Batman Arkham Asylum is my favorite 3D Metroidvania. I think the Prime games still hold it for me. Prime 1 and Echoes are just... it's probably like a bit nostalgia. I did the thing again where I said I was going to do something. I guess it's because I'm talking and not paying attention, but that's fine. Yeah, like, it's probably a lot of nostalgia, but Prime and Prime 2 are, like, just phenomenal, in my opinion. Thank you, Hunter. With these, we can arm ourselves, defend ourselves. We are the same blood as the Nath, but even we find it utterly unnerving, the way they think as one, the way they move as one. It is hard to imagine us as the same people. Yay, I can fly here now. Alright. I think that's enough time for me to go back to what I was doing with Hildebrand. So time to do something that's not just me sitting here and flying around doing nothing. Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck. Oof. Almost moved that out of place. Right. I actually haven't played the Arkham games. I hear they're very hit and miss with people. Like, it sounds like everyone likes at least one of them, but which one, like, everyone likes is actually really kind of inconsistent. Which is interesting. Asylum is my favorite. I feel like Arkham Asylum is the one that people keep telling me to play, just because of the whole Metroidvania thing, but I don't know, it's been a while. Okay, what the fuck are we doing here again? As usual, Inspector Hildebrand and Nashu arrive at the precise moment you locate Humphrey. To everyone's surprise, the self-proclaimed Laureate of Light claims to have defeated the duelist. He didn't. Right, so we're asking around about the duelist. Most people like City the best. Okay. Really? Because I feel like the people I know slant way more towards Asylum. Like, granted, it's still spread across, but, like, yeah. Antique swords. Oh, I haven't the foggiest about that. That travelling merchant, Jajonpa, is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. Fucking Hildebrand's just standing there behind them, not talking to them. That boy should be ashamed of himself. Robbing poor Elazar of a priceless family heirloom just goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Oh. Thieves and tricksters, a lot of them. It may not be the most honourable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade. If the description brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? Wow. Yeah, I love how Hildebrand is just kind of like standing here. These two clearly have like their backs to him. He's just like, I'm helping. Elazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. So I suspect I'm probably gonna talk to this, merchant. We've hit almost half an hour in a queue. Boy, this is going to be a fucking stream. Hi, friends. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword. At least, not of one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, anywheres I determined to be dubious origins, I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of facsimile, similar in design to the one you describe. This presents a quandary, though I am loath to deceive an honourable man like Eleazar. Eleazar? Yeah. A well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks. Oh, that's right. He was so upset he fucking lost his hair immediately. I forgot that... Despite talking to Doey about the, like, hugely different tone that these questlines have, I just fucking forgot what was going on. It's making me fucking laugh all over again. Ugh. Whilst we continue to search for the genuine article. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's not as scummy as I thought we were going to suggest. Well, if there is a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. You should endeavour to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me. I say we search this spring first before declaring all to be lost. That's what... Excuse me? Oh. There's a fate going on. I thought the quest spawned like 3 monsters and I was going to be like, what the fuck? What for? Where are we going? Oh, that's right. The spring we tricked, what's his name into visiting to reveal him as, not a priest. God, that was a while ago. It occurs to me that I am not yet fully recovered from my, accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many an occasion, my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring oil all over my body. Well then. Wait, what did that say? A thick, sticky oil collected from the underbelly of a river-dwelling salamander. You heard me, Aldine. Oil me up. Ah, this comforting scent. As though I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries. Knead the oil into my aching flesh. Please tell me that's a command. Oh. I thought it was going to ask me to, like, just do, like, a slash punch or something like that. Ah, that real... Ugh, the pain. The pain multiplies manifold. Sorry? Multiplies manifold? I don't think... Continue to beat up Hildebrand. Oh, I also spelled Hildebrand wrong. No, not fucking... Damn it. What the hell? Properties. Thank you. Why the fuck did it show the text for the other thing? Great, that's going to be confusing as hell now. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. Oh, yes, at last. My muscles slacken and soften, the warmth spreads, and the pain becomes pleasure. Ugh. Please stop. Now he's... Right there, yes. Keep doing that, just like... Alright. Nope. Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good man. Great. That is a long progress bar. fuck is that in the back? Oh, it's enemies spawning from a fate. Muddy bottle. Random question, can you guys hear that? You've been productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? I found a bottle. Completely useless and unremarkable rock. Come now, what were you thinking? A rock that keeps coils away? Well, you don't know. Well, at least you didn't pick up a rock at random like some people. No sign of the sword Jajonpa mentioned, I see. Ah! Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? Did something cause you to... They found it. Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had to search that section of the spring was a stroke of... Yeah, maybe covering you in salamander oil before you did this was a bad idea. Or well, that too. Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in these clothes. I'll go to Uldar and fetch you some new ones. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Eleazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Eleazar's woes will be no more. Yeah, and all I had to do was oil up Hildebrand. Who knew? Fuck was... Oh. Like, I know I turned up the graphics settings on this game, but I'm actually really surprised at how far away you can see, like... And how much they stand out, skill effects. Like, especially kind of like the warping you see sometimes, for like particularly big skills and stuff like that. Like, the distance at which you can see like the screen kind of warp is actually kind of, surprising. Is he inside? Yes. We think we found your sword. We don't even know if that's... As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch as I remember. God bless you, sir. I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul, and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector, I bought you your change of clothing. I also bought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Oh, I'm sure that'll go well then. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case. I honestly thought they were going to do a bit here, but no, they actually didn't. Oh. Inspector? Inspector Hildebrand? There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adorning admirer? Sir, I don't... Sir? I don't... Okay, he can do it with it what he wants. He also neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, you... It's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. They're also really pushing the facial animations. A challenge for me. At last, the curtain rises. Very well. If I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. Please say his hair just grows back in front of us. Good fucking lord. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. Good lord. He is exceptionally something. Oh, Inspector Hildebrand, you look amazing. Good. I like that. Oh my god, it's the grey man from Danganronpa. Hildebrand. Holy shit, is that fucking... This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue. Blue skies in the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? What the fuck? I thought that was a mulch. I thought that was an emulsion for a second, but clearly had like a different form. Water purified using complex. No. So just straight up water. Okay. This guy is so... What the fuck am I watching? Fucking God. Oh, we're here. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. What? Pumpkins sort of remind me of... No, it's gone. Never mind. I cannot fucking believe this. Science of deduction. Ellie wishes to share her latest discoveries with you. Perchance you are curious about the duelist's declared target. If so, I have identified the weapon in question. The treaty blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection. Or was, I should say. No, it has not yet been stolen. It has been purchased by an Uldan collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were I not to investigate her. And should the duelist strike whilst I am present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she is difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I am also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers, the sort to see in Camp Drybone sells. You can come along if you'd like. Still not a single person for Emanation. Ooh. That fucking sucks. You are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. Oh, god damn it. Hang on a second. There's something in my eye. Was it for love or money that you killed him? It was you? Have you gone mad? That was an Amalja arrow in his back. I didn't even know how to shoot a bow. Amalja don't shoot fleeting unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves, for God's sake, or at least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So I again ask, was it because he took from you your share, or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and yet he... Damn. I thought he did it for the money. You two, he's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for your help, Inspector. At least he's competent, but when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildebrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildebrand. We should get going. Lady Durilda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. I suspect we'll be running into this person soon enough. Do I still have Vesper Bay tickets? Yes, I do. The last one. Actually, I'm pretty close anyway, so fuck it. I might as well just port there and fly. I should really use that when I'm like in desperate need of a big travel, but I'm probably going to say this now, but like if waiting for this particular queue is going to take like more than a couple of streams, I'm probably just going to do that off stream, because fuck waiting around for that. Like the next bit, maybe I should play Hades tomorrow and then 14 on Friday. Probably have probably have better luck on Friday. Again, as I told the last 20 who came before, if you have come looking for work, you are too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. Did you really think I could just be so easily manipulated? Present the right gifts, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect. What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time. Everlasting, enduring, unchanging. Like mine. Now get out. Forgive us, Lady Durilda. We meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools. I shall come to claim the collector's blade, yes. I read the Mithril Eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. Okay, Hildebrand or other person. But you may see for yourself. Like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look on my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair. She's talking about too much, it's going to be Hildebrand. Yeah. Ships that pass in the night, a single signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a gentleman, and a gentleman must needs oblige. I didn't know she actually... Fuck. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. That's not who she was expecting. Good sir, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duels as well? Or, perchance, in pursuit of me? As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable, incompetent... To be fair, you are not spending a single gil on me. Yeah. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Hi. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Briadine. Briadine? Briadine, consulting inspector. At your service, my lady. Conniving inspector? Consulting inspector? Rotting flesh and salt pepper. Hildebrand Mandeville and Nashu Makaraka, I presume. Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know naught. Call me when you've finished with these wastrels. You see, I do not need, I do not want nor need your help. Briaden, let's just go with that. Briaden is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you. Where have you been, Maria? And where is my vase? There was this strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... The vase that once belonged to the Royal House of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. Why is there ticking? With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect. At which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in all its intricacies. Not when spoken aloud. Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to as to tell me what exactly what happened? I picked up the vase in Uldar, like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge, and then that flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Nofika's wells. I want to go and look, but there were scary looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Bryden. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But, Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away. You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. Maria dear, listen. If it gets dangerous, or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help. Understand? Oh, shit. Get fucking turned around. Right. Just fly over there. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I forgot to grab this quest. Nothing like staring out to the sea to bring an old man back to his glory days. Aye, the good old times when his whole life still lay ahead of him, and the greatest adventures were yet to be. Yeah, did you know better than to sneak up on your elders like that, young'un? Are you trying to send me to an early grave? Well, not early, such. But don't tell me. I can see it from the look of you. You're an adventurer, and an accomplished one at that, yes? Aye, you may not be the greybeard I am, but I reckon you've got a memory or two you'd be keen on remembering. So what say you join me for a while before you return to the road? After all, sometimes reflecting on the past can be just what you need to discover the path you'd forge into the future. I found this on my other character and went, yep, well, I should probably grab that next time I'm able to. You now have access to the New Game Plus system. New Game Plus allows you to relive the adventures of your past by replaying previous quests with your current character data. To replay all quests with New Game Plus, open the New Game Plus interface located under Duty in the main menu and select the chapter you wish to experience anew. Please note that special rules and conditions will apply when replaying quests with New Game Plus. For detailed information, please review the help text in the New Game Plus menu. Sure. I assume there's probably like a bunch of level restrictions and stuff like that that get put in place so you're not literally playing like a level 3 quest as a level 70 or something like that, but that would be handy in the future, just because at some point I'm probably going to want to revisit like specific storylines and stuff like that. I mean, I know I'm playing through them on another character, but I'm kind of like blitzing through the MSQ, so if I want to go back and look at something very specific, that's going to be a handy feature to get now. No, the point of New Game Plus is to be your real level and play the story again without the hindrance of leveling. So you can enjoy the story without the drag. Yeah, right. Yeah, you just... what I imagine it is that you just get the quests, you do them, that's pretty much it. It would remove a lot of the extraneous stuff, but at the same time, like, you wouldn't play it, like, at a level disparity. Or, I feel like you probably wouldn't play it at a level disparity, but I don't know. Pox upon that thieving demon bird. You shall rue the day you cross paths with me. Huh? A vase? I know not of what you... God, curse the infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. There is something in the water at the man's feet. Actually, hold on a sec. That's who we saw... What the fuck is he? Okay, I wasn't far off in thinking that that was like an unusual build. Cause like at first I thought Amalja, and then I was like no, but it couldn't be a Rogadin because like they were a bit too like kind of circular. But or sorry, like specifically big in the hips and not much everywhere else, or not as everywhere else. The vase. Well, anything that falls in the water is likely to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Never mind then. No, go away, Fate. Esteemed merchant. That girl that ran by earlier? I seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter any road. Whatever it was, it's long gone by now. Oh. Well. Examine curious object. Oh, this was really expecting me to go the other way around. Because I'm probably gonna... Yeah. Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Durilda over... Oh. Oh dear. Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. Your search for what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next to the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase, following it to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped upon your vase. Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand will think of something. Oh, but I already have, my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution dissolve your dilemma. Or resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. Like, okay, so, up until this point, like, this is all kind of reused stuff to make a really interesting quest line, which is, like, one of the things you could do once, like, you built a game up to a certain point. You have, like, a shit ton of assets that you can use. Like, at that point, you can do some really funky stuff and do quest lines like this, where you have, like, goofy anime cutscenes and, like, a man regrowing his hair before your eyes. Like, you can do shit like that. This, I don't think I have seen anyone in the game modeled like this. And if this is a brand new model, or at least like a really, well, it might be an obscure one, and if it exists, this point is mute, but like, or moot rather. But the fact that this questline is using something that is, to me, a unique asset is like, not what I was expecting. I mean, I guess I only did the first quest, but yeah. Because, like, my gut reaction was, like, he kind of looks like a depiction of an Oni. But I don't know if those even exist in this. Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid. Let's have a look. All the Sultan's chocobos and all the Sultan's men couldn't put this phase back together again. Wow, that's a reference. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less, after all. For our needs, yeah, and then you referenced someone else. I wasn't just... Mandeville Dance. Shattered antique vase will not deter Inspector Hildebrand from his mission. There is but one person in all Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase. A man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one. You speak of him as one would of a great warrior. Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Uldar, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. This was the last shop the thieves struck, for the following morning they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the Gold Court. The Brass Blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer, the hammer." He sounds dangerous. Aye, that he does. And I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu. The chicken? Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I had tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help. Pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. Oh, Hildebrand, no. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome. If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have decided that I have deduced that he is most like to be found in the vicinity of Blue Frog in northern Thanalan. It is there that we shall begin our search. An fucking hour in queue and still nothing. Amazing. Let's just warp over there. The Dublin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did it is still around? The basilisk's wounds indicate that it was felled by a hammer. A single blow to the head. Impressive. Oh, jumped too early. Oh. Shit, okay. Dublin the Basilisk, this Ahriman, all was slain with a hammer, as was that beast over yonder, unless I am mistaken. What beast? I'm sorry? That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he should still be about. Mayhap he is watching us this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He's a very cautious man on the hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Every fibre of my being cries out in rebellion. I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What must you do that is so terrible? I must dance. Oh my god. So, there is a person in Limsa Lominsa on this server who is standing in the Aetherite Plaza just constantly doing this dance. I never knew where it was from until now. I cannot avert my eyes. That is the dance of House Mandeville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within the sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead. Though it be gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions, I must bequeath to you the Mandeville. Christ. You learned the Emote Mandeville dance. Good lord. Oh no, it's Gil. Actually, like the Gil from Street. You know what? It doesn't matter. The time has come for you to do only what only a Mandeville can. Fuck. We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Mandeville. Now, you... Whoa. Mount? That was a cool mount. Sorry. Go to the Volan Chimera and dance like only a Mandeville can. Can't believe I'm gonna fucking do this. Summon the Goldsmith. I'm assuming it's Mandeville. Ugh. Is it really Mandeville dance? Do I have to... Oh, I guess I did it too early. Oh. That's... Wait. Those are all like... Oh, goldsmith hammers, that makes sense. But like one in each head? God, look at this stupid idiot. Fancy yourself a Mandeville man, you would do what only a Mandeville can, then lift your legs and put up your hands, be a Mandeville man. He comes. You have naught to fear from me, naught at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. He knows the goldsmith, doesn't he? Oh, he was in the intro. I didn't... Jesus Christ. But you were not drawn here for some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? He just fucking left. But more importantly, who in the hells did you learn the how in the hells did you learn the Mandeville? If I did not teach you, then who... Is it his father? By the grace of Thol, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? Please leap off the ground and immediately... Okay, that... Oh, this is so dumb, I love it. God, the fucking music, too. Hildebrand, Helidor, I didn't see the rest of it. Oh my god, a German! Oh my god, he's dead! Oh, yeah, right. Planted in the ground. 10 years, Hildebrand! 10 years since you left home! And 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamod. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? I knew it. And it's Godbert from the top row! There have been some good cosplays of Hildy or Godbert at the various fanfests. I can only imagine. Son? You are Hildy's father? I refuse. Once again, I do have to make mention that they are clearly, like, stretching, like, hitting the walls of the, like, limitations of the facial animations. Like, when Hildebrand had turned around to see Godbert and then, like, had slowly turned backwards, you could see him, like, going, and then, like, taking in a huge breath to start, like, putting more power into his running. And that's just facial animation you literally don't see in this game, even in a lot of cutscenes, so, like... You know what? This feels like one of those quests where they just go crazy with all of that stuff, and are like, it would actually be really neat if we could do XYZ. Like, almost designing quests to specifically find the flaws in their, like, base tools and stuff like that. Or at least it wouldn't surprise me if changes like that came from it. The antique vase must be made. This antique vase must be made whole once more for the sake of Miss Maria. Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. He's just gonna do it here. Hold your applause until the end. By God, by a god? Nah, that's probably one of the gods. Everyone is just like, what the fuck? Look how it sparkles in the twilight, how it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art? You completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value. Nonsense. I have taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Oh, his costume's fucking ruined again. Tommy. Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others, too. Innocent people whose weapons have were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you had put away the childish dreams. No matter. You will understand in due time. No, I will not. I am an inspector, Father. I can be naught else. Mr. Godbert, sir? I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation. We cannot say that for certain, can we? Perhaps she will take a liking to this reimagining. Fucking Jesus. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his. And Kidu as well, I should think. You know what I would absolutely fucking love? This quest line is like 99%... Ooh, I hit the mic. 99% just... like, goofball shit. And then just one quest completely randomly is a fuck-off hard duty. Like, a one-person instance with, like, a boss that's equivalent to a trial. That would absolutely make my day. I see you two possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad am I to have met you, Greg. Now, let us to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be travelling there on business once I have finished gathering materials. Oh, I think I might have seen this demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow anon. Whew, 80 minutes and nothing. That's pretty high up there with, like, the literal worst queue I think I've ever had. And I think that was, like... I think it wasn't on stream, though. I think it was the World of Darkness raid. God, that took fucking forever. Oh, actually, no. It wasn't World of Darkness, because that's part of the Crystal Tower. Fuck, what was the other one? Was it Bahamut? Might have been Bahamut. Oh my god, we found a healer. Fuck, I can't remember. There was something that I queued for recently. Oh no, it was the Relic Reborn shit. That was it. I think it was the Chimera, if I remember correctly. Yeah, good luck getting those to pop outside of Roulette Crowd. Yeah. I honestly, I was really fucking lucky. I sat in the queue for about a good almost 2 hours. And I still managed to get, like, a pop at, like, 1 in the morning, though, which was kind of phenomenal, considering. But, yeah. I imagine that the further that goes on, the harder it's going to be. I hope she likes it. If every component of an object were to be replaced, could the resulting object be fundamentally considered the same? Philosophers are unsure. Godbert does not care. That's good. Stoner crowd, probably? I mean, I'm assuming the queues are only for Oceania. So they'd probably all be within the same... Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe more like, maybe more west of Australia, Oceania. I don't know. Anyway. I actually had to, explain to someone what the ship of Theseus was recently. Is there still a culture in Australia? Oh, there for sure is. 100%. I'm not a part of it. In fact, despite in my teens and, like, very early 20s being with a lot of people who were, I never have, so, yeah. Listen, I'd imagine wherever there could be that, there is probably a culture around it. Or maybe even in spite of it sometimes, but, yeah. Can't wait till I'm out of the military so I can get back on the herbal life. Yeah, I imagine that's really fucking hard to work around, like... Well, especially when you're, like, on duty sort of thing. Like, if you were off the base and, like, could actually kind of get away with it and not be tested and stuff like that, obviously it's different, but, yeah. By the gods, have you all no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now see here, Lady Durilda, not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but... Gaudy trash. Lord Mandeville, sir, I did not realize you had arrived. I've seen that outfit before. Though I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as myself must enjoy, I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Oh, it does, my lady. It does indeed. Especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction? Your reconstruction? Oh, I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection. Ah, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandevilles do so take pride in our work, and never strive for professional perfection. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildebrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist's threats? Enough expository banter, I say. I cannot recall if your son used those words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildebrand, will you not? Oh my god, there it is. Wait a minute, your father is Lord Godbert Hildebrand, the man who took Ilonde Quiveron's seat on the Syndicate? Wait, he's part of the Syndicate? Okay, fuck that. I need to get this. I'm not skipping that. Yeah, random drug testing is a real bummer. Yeah. Even when it's legal, it's not legal. It's not legal in those circumstances. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not skipping that for that. Holy shit, that... Mandeville is part of the goddamn Syndicate. Well, that's a thing. Alright. Oh. Oh, that was the wrong...
Open your hearts to me.
Oh, that was the wrong one again. I don't know what that is. Use the etheric residue lingering on your body to temporarily disguise yourself as one of Lakshmi's... Okay, right. Oh, I didn't ever use dots. That was fucking stupid. Oh, whoa. Jeez, that gives you a long time to actually do that. Oh, it won't let me summon fucking Bahamut. That sucks. Hello?
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
Was that enough, or...? I don't know if this is good. Okay, yes, it was.
I shall free you from your hate.
Oh, that was dumb. I wasted a thing. What is... what? Oh. Wait, what the f-
Surrender to bliss.
Why did they res one of the DPS? Oh no, maybe they did actually res a
Do not
healer.
your souls weigh heavy?
Man, like, I'm honestly really torn on whether I would want, like, a dungeon journal or not for this game. Because there are instances with, like, the difficult fights where it's like, yeah, no, that's actually cool to kind of figure it out yourself, right? But then there's, like, this shit where... I mean... Oh, Jesus. Then there's stuff like this where there's, like, there is no way you could possibly know. And it's just, like, a regular thing you have to do on the way for questing. So, like... Like, what are you meant to do here? Are you meant to use, like, the...
Your souls are stained.
I don't think I saw anyone use their knockback immunity, so, like... I mean, I guess I can do that. Honestly, they should just wipe. Like... What? Yeah. Duty action. So wait, if you use Rill, then
I shall free you
get
from
close to
your
the knockback
hate.
point. Well, no, that's not that. No, that threw me far further than it should have, or if that's the case. Been a while since I did this one. Ah, it's all good. So you're wiping or fucking what? Like. There, the healers are dead again. Please just wipe it. Oh my god. You're a step ahead of most people in this play. Oh yeah, I guess that's I guess that's true. Sorry, hard first time. Don't worry about it. I even have it bound. Or I even bound it to a separate key. But yeah, I guess I... They're just gonna fucking... Oh no. Yep, no, there they go. I was gonna say, that tank's just dead. No one's standing near them.
Surrender to bliss. Your souls are stained.
Yeah, okay. Like, we all managed to get past that bit where I think we needed to use the Vril, but we didn't get past the second one, so... Oh my god, just jump off, please. For the love of fuck. Thank you. Boom. Alright, round 2. Several of... When the floor lit up, use it. Okay. So should you be using it on that, bit where she, like, becomes huge, or...? Okay. Okay, cool. It was hard 2 years ago, too. I don't have a timer, like... Oh, there it is. Oh my god, I'm not doing the thing right.
Open your heart to me.
Oh my... What the fuck are you doing, bro? Oh, shit. I should get out of the way of those. And she's about to do the thing now.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
Okay, and damage taken by certain attacks is reduced or converted to HP. Huh.
shall free you from your hate.
Okay, it still knocks back, but it doesn't do nearly as much. Okay. That's fine, then.
Surrender to bliss.
No, guys, don't put that in the middle of the fucking thing. You need to be on the borders.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Fuck you. Yeah, that's what you get. I assume she's gonna do... Yep.
Your souls are...
Ooh, that shouldn't be... Probably should be staying a bit further away from the edge. Oh, I didn't refresh my dots. That was dumb. Oh, why? Okay. No, that's not good. Why is the person with the flower standing in the center? God damn it. Hello? Fuck it, let's drop it here.
I shall free you from your hate.
Oh my god, why? Nice. You managed to keep everyone alive, too. Fuck, I just splashed myself in the eye with Coke. Good job, me. Ugh. Yeah, we don't get a thing here, so... Fuck was that?
You did it again. You saved them. I just wish I could have been more help.
Back to serious tone now.
So, it looks like the Ananta did have a mountain of crystals after all. Every other tribe. Gods were all such slaves to our weaknesses.
You
listen to me, please. I know that you're only trying to protect yourselves because you feel frightened and alone. But that's how we all feel. Don't you see? If we could just turn to each other for help instead of the gods, I'm sure we could find a way to live in peace. Your crystals are important to you, aren't they? Reflections of your souls, right? Well, you shouldn't have to sacrifice something so precious to a primal.
Who are you to question our choice? You who fight without fear? We wish only to live in peace. And if this be the price we must pay, then so be it!
That's actually a good point. I wasn't thinking about how they actually got crystals, but no, they just gave up all of their most holiest things because that's their craft.
I know there's nothing I can say to convince you. But I hope that one day you look back and see we only ever wanted the same thing.
Begone, damn you! Spare me your hollow words, and leave me to mourn.
I'll go. But it doesn't mean I'm giving up.
Wow.
Girabania is our home too. And one way or another, we're going to have to learn to live together.
Lise actually just saying, okay, we're gonna leave, is actually pretty big character growth for her.
Come on. Alphino and Alize are waiting.
Not that these people are actually looking for a fight, but, like, usually this is the point where Lise would be like, you people fucking stupid? But no, she's actually showing restraint. Is that her daughter, I wonder? They didn't say anything, so, like... Update on Kryl?
Ah, the savage returns, and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts. She may have curried the Viceroy's favor with her bold promises, but in the end, she's just another plodding bungler like the rest of her kind.
Wait a minute, with the Beastmen? They lost to us. I don't know if the implication here is that something happened with the Ananta, or they think we're Beastmen. Which, admittedly, Imperial's saying that doesn't mean that it should match up with our, with everyone else's kind of referencing to, the Beast tribes, but I don't know. How racist are the Imperials? No one's invented a meter that high.
Strange. You would think him a better judge of character. Then again, I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
Okay. This is probably worth bringing up now, upon reflection looking at ARR. So, the main villains of ARR, Gaius, Nero, and the other two whose names I don't remember, and that's actually very appropriate for the remark I'm about to make. There's a moment during the story arc where the conflict between the Empire and Eorzea is coming to a front. And Gaius sends off Nero, the other dude, to do their business because they've got roles there. And then Gaius all but says to the only woman in that group, you're coming to bed with me. So I don't know whether I want to make the comment that this is consistent with the Empire's really shitty view on women. If this is a way of trying to explain away why that plot point existed, that the only female antagonist in ARR was literally a sex object for the Grand Boss. Or if it's a combination of both. I don't know if you remember, but she was in with Gaius. Okay, so that's not my criticism, though. Like, I understand that she was, like, incredibly obsessed with Gaius. Like, that was the justification for it. Literally the only female villain in the entire Empire in ARR is treated as a sex object by the head person of the Empire in that game. Like, not go and do your job, not go and look out for the fucking scions or anything like that. Come to my room in an hour. Like, I don't care what the justification is. You reduce the only female antagonist to a sex object. And, like, I'm glad you brought that up, because it really felt like that was a justification for that, and this feels like even more of a justification for that. Which, like, I can buy in some regard, because, like, yeah, the Empire being shitty to women, them being a fascist state and whatever, that lines up. That goes hand in hand, sure. But I do think it's kind of worth noting that this is definitely one of the ways that you could justify that plot point being in ARR. Because that was, like, the most egregious piece of writing in ARR, in my opinion. Like, there's some really awful sentence construction, there's some really awful scene construction, but literally reducing the only female antagonist that we have seen up until that point in ARR, which is all the leveling content. Actually, no, wait a minute. Well, okay. Definitely the only female antagonist is who belongs to the Empire. And her duty is to be in Gaius's bedroom. It's not a good look. Anyway.
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly, but no longer. If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
Like, let me be clear. I don't like that plot line. I don't like that aspect of the plot in ARR. I actually kind of like that it...
Lupus. Commander of the Cranial Lupi, reporting as ordered.
I actually do kind of like that they weave that into more of the... Or that they do point to aspects of the Empire just kind of going, oh, a woman who rose to power. Right. Into it. Because, I mean, that, like I said, that definitely tracks, but... yeah.
Why do you tremble, sir? Could it be that the Empire's butcher is afraid? That she who walks with death is terrified of her own?
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
Yes, my lord.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon.
Ah, that's what they were talking about.
To say?
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
I want... I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
Very well. Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits. Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
Transcend, my lord. I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
Well, I mean, given the last, like, Empire-adjacent, augment that happened... Although I feel like Xenos has probably got something a bit more, all-encompassing and powered. Time to get really into unethical science. Yeah, if the Empire wasn't already. I wish we could have left on better terms, but that was never going to be an option, or never going to happen. It could be a problem if they get their hands on more crystals, though. Never mind. We'll deal with them when the time comes. Nothing for me. Mount speed increased. Now, I think if I recall, I missed one quest line here. Yes. Oh, that's probably the MSQ, isn't it? I think the MSQ is, like, almost always the first one in there. Yeah, because in the Duranian Highlands, the Churning Mist, and the Sea of Clouds, there's probably only one quest that I did, and that's probably the MSQ. Okay, so by the end of this, we will have flying. Cool. Jesus, I forgot where we fucking were. Speaking of which, thanks to you, Vaja and her people no longer need no longer live in fear. You've done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon's Slayer. Let us spare the word to them of Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends, to Viranilya. I almost pronounced that weird. Yeah, like, obviously I'm really weighing on the fact that, like, I guess the reason that I wanted to point out that particular bit of the ARR writing is that it's not something I've ever heard people actually cite as part of the bad writing. Like, usually it's always voice acting, it's always, like, the sentence construction and stuff like that. I feel like I've heard one person also say that scenes are kind of constructed weirdly. Never have I actually seen someone comment on that. I think most people forgot about it. I know I did. Yeah, I mean, which is kind of the thing, right? It's like, the big dude kind of falls into the background because he's, like, the first dispatched, right? Whereas she is, like, a penultimate boss. She's the final fight in... what the fuck is it? Castrum Meridianum. She's the last boss in this. She's the last boss of a thing, and she's also a prominent person in the story, right? And, like, the fact that she gets kind of discarded like that, I feel speaks to the fact that, like, yeah, there's nothing remarkable about her. But the fact that people kind of forget that bit specifically is, like... I guess it does fall in with the rest of the bad writing, but for me, that is, like, the moment looking... And you don't even know her name. Exactly, right? She's, like, a one-note character, and you couldn't even give her a one-note that wasn't, like, the most insulting thing. Like, fucking really? Well, so my point is more that it's, like, it's not forgettable because they tried and failed to do something with her. She's forgettable because she is so one-note and forgettable. And that's my point. Because, like, she is less... Yes, anyway. Let's move on. The winds whispered of your success, and your eyes confirmed their testimony. The land of bliss no longer holds our Kaliana sisters in her thrall. For this we thank you. Aldine did the deed. We were but witness to his heroism. However, I fear this is only the beginning, for there is no cure for that which drives the desperate to beseech the gods for salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi, again, naught can be done to stop them. The most interesting thing about her is that Lucia is her sister. Yeah, exactly. Well, also, like, the only reason she actually sticks out to me, well, after that plot point, because I will forever remember her just because of that awful fucking plot point in this game. But, the only other reason I actually remember her is because when I first saw her outfit, I was like, wow, Warframe looking ass. Like, all of the Guardians have, like, a lot of armor in that, but she looks like she was pulled straight out of Warframe. Should they wish to summon it? We ignore our sister's plight at our peril. This we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path so that the day you speak of never comes. We're all in this together. Alamegans and Warframe mixed with Final Fantasy XII judges. Yeah, pretty much. Like if Warframe was ever gonna get something that's Final Fantasy related, it would literally be that, if that wasn't already a design. And we understand that. Hopefully in time they will too. You and yours will be friends of the... You and yours will ever be friends of the Vera. On that, you have my word. We should be getting back to the Peering Stones. Thank you again, Sarisha, for everything. Alright. I think my free port is still at the Peering Stones, so we have easy access to that. God, I hope I get this PS5 tomorrow. Does it launch tomorrow? God, I'm like so absolutely not gonna get a PS5 immediately, so like I just ignored it, to be honest. Welcome back. Conrad and... Depends on your region, I think. Ah, right. Conrad and Marshal Tarupin came to render aid, but I hear that won't be necessary. It won't. Sri Lakshmi is gone. Ah, but I should probably start at the beginning. Incredible. I don't know what to say. If you hadn't been there to stop her, who knows where it would have ended. You saved a lot of lives, Aldine. Take pride in that. It must be said that this is something of an unprecedented situation. Previous summonings were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance by a tribe as a whole. Indeed, there are several aspects of this incident which bear further investigation. In any event, the Kaliana's supply of crystals must remain limited for the foreseeable future, and ambient aether levels closely observed. Understood. The Alliance will consult with the Resistance and the Vera on how best to enforce said restrictions. Thank you, Vice Marshal. Two other matters, then. What news of the Imperials? None, which is troubling. It seems as though the skulls and the remainder of the garrison have fully withdrawn into the peaks. We've seen neither hide nor hair of them since Veladina. Regardless of their reasons, our path is clear. Father has decided that it is the time to advance east. Finally! He was also most emphatic that you be spared further duties for the present. You are to rest. It would not do for the Warrior of Light to collapse from exhaustion during the march. We may not be as strong or as quick as him, but we are soldiers nonetheless. We can deal with the Imperials. Aye, you've earned this respite, so enjoy it. The same goes for you, Minago. You've been away from your family too long. Don't deny it. As you say, sir. Thank you. We'll make the most of our time here. Looks like it's up to me and mine to give you a lot of proper welcome. My mother prepared a special meal for this occasion, and I have it on good authority that hers is the finest cooking this side of the Veladina. Honoured guests, I pray you partake of our humble offerings as we give thanks for your many valiant deeds. Low poly food, my favourite. Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We are honoured to break bread with you and your family. Come, come, eat your fill of our food, and drink deep of our spirits. There is more than enough for all. It's no FF15 food. Yeah, no. Well then, well, when you put it that way, don't mind if I do. She wasn't kidding when she said her mother could cook. You know, seeing her and her family, I can't help thinking of my own. How my father would come home from a hunt with dinner on his shoulder, and Ida would prepare it with herbs and spices. Mother died when I was little, so she did most of the cooking. We didn't have much, but we had each other, and that was enough for me. But they wouldn't let us have even that. Theodoric Gaius. Of course, Father and Ida had to fight. I would have too if I'd been older, but they didn't have to die. It never ends, does it? They call us beasts, and they treat us like them. They push and they push and they... until someone pushes back. Until someone takes up arms, or summons a god. A false god. If the 12 are watching us, what are they thinking? What are they thinking when they see the strong hurt the weak? When people fight and die and nothing gets better, and it just goes on and on and on? There is no justice, just us. You'd have to ask them. I know. That's why we're here, isn't it? Thanks for listening. I know I was just rambling, but I feel better somehow. Who knows what the answers are, or if there even are any. Either way, life goes on, and we've got to go with it. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. I must be getting tired. Time to turn in, I think. Tomorrow's another day, eh? Let's see what it brings. Sleep well, Aldine. There is something to be said for a home-cooked meal, is there not? We must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return. I think there was one that was actually good for me. Yeah. Nice. I can fly now. Oh, I should save that. Wait, were they actually better? Yeah, no, it didn't bring that up before. Alright, what now? The first of many. Alphino hopes that you are ready to rejoin the main host. I trust you are well rested and refreshed, yes? Then let us return to the front. The greater part of the Alliance forces should have advanced into the peaks by now, but I expect we will pass many of our comrades on the road east. There is a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we will only need to identify ourselves to the soldiers in order to pass. Joke's on y'all, I can fly now. Jeez, I didn't even have to explore any of this bit. Although I guess there's like a giant ravine for most of this bit here, but I'm sure that'll come into play sooner or later. Oh, there's actually a gate here now. Wait, can I just fly over, or...? Nope. Balls. Scions, pleasure to have you with us again. You'll be happy to hear we've taken Alagiri and have already begun fortifying it as our new base of operations in the peaks. Give a shout to the lads as you pass, eh? Lads, 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 lads. And here we are again. Wait, why did we gain experience for going... Haven't we been here before?
I remember how they laughed. Alliance and Resistance soldiers, eager for battle.
Oh no, this is a different place.
Trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks.
Or part of a different part.
Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat. But we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
Oh no, it is the place I'm thinking of, but we're entering from a different bit. That's why there was a story bit. I was going to say, what the hell? As you can see, this part of the peaks is much higher than the northern reaches, hence why the Imperials built Specula Imperatoris where they did. See those three towers to the east? That's her. Sits right on the edge of a cliff, so attacking from the north is a fool's errand. From the south, on the other... Fucking shit. From the south, on the other hand, she's no different from any other Imperial installation. You see now why Veladino was so important, eh? Right then. Come along. They're waiting for us at Alagiri. Aether current. Not somewhere I can get, I don't think. Oh no, it looks like it's connected to this bit. There's also just a random bit of land here for some reason. Oh my god, mount speed. God damn it. Well, I hope you all brought some books, because, oh boy. That's also a sick insect design. Like, it's nothing, like, exceptional, but... Mount speed! Build up some... Bahamut Aether. Or Dreadworm Aether, rather. Die. These things are so cursed. Yeah, they kind of remind me of the, Oh, fuck, I'm blanking. The insects in New Vegas that are just, like, an absolute fucking nightmare. Seahorses with grasshopper legs and dragonfly wings. Yeah. Mood sued. Hi? Hello, friends. Just a bunch of level 80s doing something. Excuse me? Fate train, most likely. They weren't on it. I didn't think there was a Fate near there, was there? Oh, unless they're waiting for one that's around there. I'm gonna have to kill this thing, aren't I? Oh, thank God. There's a moving Fate in this zone. Oh, okay. Interesting. Here we are, the new base of operations of the for the Alliance and the Resistance. Ah, there you are. Greetings, General. I see you have been quite busy in our absence. Less than you may imagine. The Imperials fled at our coming, and we took the village without a fight. What? Huh. Your timing is impeccable. We were about to discuss our strategy to seize Specula Imperatoris. Though we are fresh from the road, we should be glad to attend. Good. Take a moment to gather yourselves and join us when you are ready. Also, going back through the Crystal Braves storyline... Well, I feel like I don't need to actually end that sentence. Inago would rather not keep General Alden and the others waiting. Well, you heard the Flame General. Looks like we've got a meeting to attend. Alright, first things first. No, that's up there. The screenshot I sent you where Ilberd foreshadows the incident. Yes, I actually hit that line of dialogue and I was like, oh my god, they literally said that to my face before it happened. like not even kind of alluding to the, you know, some circumstance. No, literally the exact thing that transpired. Fuck. I think one thing I'm going to do before I set off, like, questing big time is actually jump to, the north part of this place and do the quest there, because it looks like it's the only quest that may have an Aether point. So if I get that done now, then I'm set for the rest of it, I think. That, everyone? Let us begin. Alagiri is ours, and for a mercy, we took it without losing a single man. But we dare not grow complacent. Specula Imperatoris will not be so easily won. If I may, General, should we not pause to consider the Imperial's motivations? Thank you, Alphino. For Xenos to surrender a fortified settlement of strategic importance without so much as firing a shot is inexplicable. We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage. Suspicious though it may be, I will not refuse this gift from our enemy. The path to Alamigo is through the east, through Speculo Imperatoris and Castrum Abania. It bears repeating, however, that the latter is home to a massive cannon with unparalleled range and destructive power. Which means that we will need to strike Speculo Imperatoris quickly, both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field, and to utilize the installation as a shield against attack, as they would doubtless not risk damaging the towers. I see. Then we have no choice but to accept what we have been given. Aye, that's the way of it. No doubt that Xenos has got something planned, but we'll just have to deal with it when the time comes. To the assault, then. The main host will commence a direct assault on Speculo Imperatoris. During this time, I would hold the Scions in reserve to Alagiri to deal with any Imperial forces that may be dispatched in response. Understood? Wait a minute. We should be fighting with you in the Resistance. I understand you don't want to rely too much on Aldine after what he's been through, but at least the rest of us do our part. Let at least the rest of us do our part. Yeah. Thanks. I knew you would understand. Mayhap it would be best if I accompanied you. Alizé can stay with Aldine. I'll go if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves. Actually, I'd rather have the healer going... okay. You have your orders. Dismissed. Oh. Deep within an Imperial research facility. Oh dear. Alright, what are you doing to her? Sentimental for candles in the middle of a fucking research area? Oh. Kryl. Right.
My head.
Let us see. So, she lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
My lord, what have you done to me?
Though we Guardians are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics.
Huh. Okay, random question. Has that ever been brought up before? I feel like that's familiar, but I don't know if anyone has ever explicitly said that. The wielding magics, I mean. None of that. Unfortunately, close to Aryan shit.
This deficiency, for want of a better word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by
Okay.
lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabar.
Huh. Subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races is a fucking line. Whew.
Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage.
Wait a minute. So is it implied that Xenos is just that strong because of Magitech, at most Magitech, and not literally anything else? Jesus Christ, that's actually... Looks at these non-magic nerds with crystals on their foreheads. Hmm.
It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic.
Did you, like, imbue her with the magic you found in, like, people you've kidnapped, including Kryl?
Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial Court. Only Lord Xenos, with commendable foresight and wisdom, deigned to support my research.
Okay, that was weird. That was like the first text box that ever ended without reaching, like, the bottom right corner to continue on, that they just kept talking. Also, yeah. Making one of us wield magic like the lesser races? How dare you suggest that?
You gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Alamegan, through and through.
Right.
What you have been granted is far greater than mere magic. Before that lesser light, it is as a second sun.
Okay, so you basically just made her super attuned Aether, wielding Aether.
I am informed that Alagiri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specular Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
Out of context, it... Thancred, what the fuck?
Found you.
Fucking what? How? Out of context, that actually looked very SMT for some reason. Like, very evocative of, Nocturne. I don't know why. But... they're so full of fire and ego, weren't they? Well, I wouldn't worry too much. They're strong, and they have each other. At least he spared me the trouble of having to speak up. I wasn't about to let Lise go alone. Nothing I want. Maybe something I want? No. Mike is better. LSA is ready to depart Alagiri when you are. Wait, where are we going? We have a fair bit of ground to cover, so we should split up. If you come across any Imperial soldiers, you know what to do. Oh, and so you know, I sent word to Arenvald's squadron. They are already searching other nearby areas, so we have allies in the event we encounter anything beyond our means. Full of fire and ego. Alright, so, before we do that, where are we looking? Okay, just back there. Cool. Alright, I'm going to set this to the free destination. And I'm going to bounce up over to here. To quickly do this, Oh, random question. If you get mail, that you need... If you get, like, a letter here, does that ever expire? Because I don't remember whether the tutorial about it ever said anything about it. Saint Slayer. Ragnfrid would like to introduce you to an old friend. You see yourself as our village's savior, do you? If you truly mean what you say, I've mind to introduce you to someone. His name's Sayer. Used to be one of the quarry's finest workers, he did. He keeps fighting the good fight to restore Alagana to its former glory. But I do worry... I don't remember. I usually open them right away because they're Veterans Awards. I don't think they expire, but you do have a space limit. Okay. No worries then. Because I know what that is. That's going to be a veteran reward that I got recently. But... Oh, I can't open it just yet. Hang on a sec. But I do worry about the toll it must be taking on a man of his years. Have a chat with him if you're interested in helping. Yeah, I don't have a lot of room for that right now. I do really need to go through this and clear out stuff. Well, actually, no. What I need to do is actually go and purchase a shitload of glamour prisms and just throw all of them into the thing. I think the first one is Cloud's Advent Children outfit. Yeah, it is. It is. I got it on the other character, so I assumed this being there the next time I logged on was going to be that. Thank you for coming. I'm still waiting for a few more villagers to arrive. The Veterans Awards can go in the armoire. Oh, yeah, I guess I could just put them straight in, which couldn't I? Yeah, maybe I'll do that, Nick. I'll do that off stream. That's fine. The old bugger's treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. How long do you plan to continue living in abject squalor, I ask you? It's high time we brought back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Alagana. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarry used to mean everything to this village. Bloody hells, when is this old codger going to stop harping on about the good old days? Time you open your eyes, you daft bugger. Time's long since passed when we could sell the stone here for a decent amount of gil. It's about time you face the facts. There's no coin to be had. There's no coin to be had sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. It'd be better served going out and hunting my own food. I'd be better served going out and hunting my own food. Just hear me out. If you give up on the quarry, then you'll be giving up on the village itself. Even the hardest of rocks will break if you keep chiseling away at it. Life's the same. Grandfather, that's enough. I can tell you now that no one here would claim to be happy with their lot, but there's nothing that can be done. You remonstrating with everyone is hard... remonstrating? Yeah, I did say that right. With everyone is hardly going to do any good. Sweet love. I'll just call it that. Fucking... Well, what do you bloody expect with that attitude? No one's going to work to improve things when even my own granddaughter has next to no motivation. There's a reason you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. We can get by just fine with the stones we gathered in the past and those we salvage from ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us at the quarry, only monsters. It's about time you realize that we're lucky just to be alive these days. Come on, grandfather, let's go home. Oof. Blasted girl understands nothing. Of course everything is going to seem pointless if you're only sleepwalking through life. And who in the hell's are you anyway? I ain't doing this for your amusement. I'm indeed the Sayer you speak of. Ragnfrid sent you my way, you say? Aldine, was it? So you're the lad we have to thank for saving Werkrata. I can tell you've more fire in your belly than this entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as these buggers think me. Oh, Jesus, really? Alagana owes everything to the quarry. The stones we extracted were solid and pleasing on the eye to boot. We even supplied the stones used to build the palace. Ah, those were the days. It was the Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric, favoring the cold, tasteless metallic buildings instead. They say they look civilized. Don't make me laugh. The final blow to our way of life came when Garlemald began recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many to the rebel cause. With no one left to tend to the quarry, it slowly fell into ruin and is now overrun with beasts. The few of us that remain have been left to eke out a living using any means we can. I swear on Ralgar's name, if we could just take back the sleeping stones, this whole village would brim with vitality again. Just need something that proves the beasts are gone from the quarry. Then the villagers would surely see fit to help me restore it to its former glory. I know this is a lot to ask of a complete stranger. Fuck me. A complete stranger, but it's not as if I'm spoiled for choice right now. Would you be able to rid the quarry of those damn monsters and bring me back to Eurolith Soulstones? I'll forever be in your debt. I'm sorry, Soulstones? Fucking excuse me? I'm assuming I can probably go there through this, but, like, that's actually way further out of the way than I would have expected, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna... I've got the quest now, so... That's fine. Okie dokie. Yeah, and especially with this mount speed, it's gonna be a long-ass fucking time. That is just a giant cricket. That is just a giant cricket. Not that it's not cool, but, like... No, go away. God, I have to look... I need to go and look at a rotation guide for a, for level 70 summoner. Because I feel like I'm just meant to use Bahamut ASAP so I can fit that in between a Dreadworm cycle. But I don't actually know 100%. Oh, what am I doing? God, now I'm used to using Ruin 4 instead of... Like, I'm pretty sure that's just the priority, because, like, you have Dreadworm for 15 seconds, which means that the recast timer will be 40 seconds by the time you get the second Aether, which means that if you hit Bahamut then... you get 20 seconds of that, and then 20 seconds of downtime before the next Dreadworm trance. Fuck me, this rotation is going to be busy as shit. Like, I was thinking last night about, like, I was, like, really trying to compare, like, specs in WoW that I had played, and, specs in this that I had played. Still 10 levels to go, too. Yeah, but, like... Hang on. Like, I don't think this stuff actually changes too much. Like... Sure, Firebird Trance means that I have, like, a variant of, the Demi-Bahamut phase at some point, right? Changed upon Demi-Bahamut leaving the battlefield, shares a recast timer. Where's the thing that tells me it gains me Aether? Shit, hang on. Oh. Entering Firebird Trance will summon Demi-Phoenix, which executes Everlasting... So that means that, yeah, like, the modifiers aren't... Doesn't seem like you get a lot from 70... Yeah, exactly. Like, you get another layer of the Dreadworm Trance stuff. You get a lot more Further Ruin because you now get it off both of these spells instead of just one. Outburst gets stronger, and Bane applies dots at their full duration. Like, you get a few, like, neat tools for AoE, but in terms of, like, rotation changes, like, no, you don't get pretty much anything. Hang on. Traits. Oh, that's why I was confused. Okay. For some reason, I thought this was the default, and you just got 2 units of Dreadworm Aether upon ending Dreadworm Trance. That's why I was confused when I initially got it. But, no. That's level 72. So that then, right, so you go Dreadworm Trance, summon Bahamut, or summon Demi Bahamut, and then your next Dreadworm Trance is Firebird Trance, which just summons Phoenix? Yeah. Right. Okay. Huh. When you first get Firebird Trance, it's just a trance. Yeah. God, this shit's gonna get crazy. Like, I know I'll get used to it, but yeah, it's just... give me a moment, Aldine. Say that again? Oh, say that again if you would. No, maintain your distance for now. Understood. Keep me appraised of any developments. I only have like 6 more yokai weapons to go during doing 1 a day, so I don't forget to finish the event. I have not been focusing on that at all. That was Arenvald. The pair that was spying on us in the fringes has followed us here. What about you, Aldine? Any trouble? And there I was thinking we might be due for some peace and quiet. Glad to hear you dealt with them. I hope the assault on Specula Imperatoris is going well. Sure. I just want to get the mounts before they go away. I mean, I'd probably care more if I was more involved in the game already, but I mean, at the moment, I don't really care. I've got like far more important things to be worrying about, like trying to get to a point that I won't be spoiled on shit when the expansion or any details about it hit. Hell yeah.
You've improved, lad.
Come now, father. You lured the fool onto my blade, and do not try to deny it.
Our work here is all but done. What of Conrad and his men?
They are for the main tower. The skulls have offered fierce resistance thus far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Then we will tend to the stragglers down below. With me!
I feel like me not being there is just setting up for fucking tragedy.
report.
Enemy forces have overrun the lower facilities and appear to be mounting an assault on the main tower. We have already received a request for reinforcements. A unit of legionaries has been mustered and is ready to depart. They await your orders, Commander.
Stand down.
Commander?
Tell them to stand down.
Commander, if I may, our people, your people are still in there. They will be slaughtered.
You think I don't know that?
I want nothing more than to help them. To lead the bloody charge. But I have my orders.
Lord Xenos said no reinforcements. He would have us use the main cannon to destroy the installation.
I remember fan speculation back in the day that Pippin was the Sultana's illegitimate brother. Why? Because they're both fucking Lalafels? Like...
What? Kill our own soldiers? You must be mistaken.
Oh, you poor, poor fool. You think Xenos gives a shit?
Mayhap you'd like to ask Lord Xenos yourself. I thought not.
Initiate the firing sequence. Wars are won on the backs of the dead. Theirs and ours. There is no truth but this. We must remain firm and resolute and always, always do our duty.
Now, give the order.
Initiate firing sequence.
Aye, aye. Initiating firing sequence. Release safety locks. Deploy main cannon.
Oh, Jesus fucking shit. Rip. I'll deal with that in a minute.
Rudolph, Emlyn. For us. For our people. For our future.
I need you to confirm the target, Commander.
Specular Imperatoris.
Specula Imperatoris, main tower. Fire when ready.
Oh. That was the fucking echo sound. Oh. That's a bit yikes.
What in the seven hells?
Long-range artillery.
Those treacherous bastards. Their people were still fighting. Full retreat. Now! Relay the orders!
Understood. All forces retreat! I repeat, all forces retreat!
Really? You're not going to voice this bit? Okay. By the 12, did you see that? The main tower just collapsed. You heard it too, didn't you? Must have been the cannon at Castrum Urbania. But that was an Imperial installation, and their troops were still... Damn it, no one's responding. I don't know if the shell is being jammed or... We have to go right now. They need our help. Hey Charles, how's it going? Heavens weep. The fear in Alisaie's eyes is unlike anything you have ever seen before. This way. There's no time to lose. No, we actually weren't that far away. Jesus, we were actually pretty fucking close to this place. I think. Yeah, I mean, if Alisaie's standing right outside of it. It's worse than it looks. He probably wasn't even... Pull yourself together. The gate. This is our way inside. We need to find my brother. Right now. The locks on this massive gate appear to have been disabled. You need only prise them open to pass through. That's not enough named characters. Glad you're here, Aldine. In case it isn't obvious, the Imperials fired on us. On Specula Imperatoris. I didn't think they had it in them. To kill their own men, to kill us. Just to kill us. God damn them all. Where is my brother? Tell me where he is. I want to see him. He was in the tower when it was struck. But that need not mean anything. Our forces are still evacuating, and many remain unaccounted for. Alisaie? Alisaie, listen. There are soldiers wounded and dying all around us. Soldiers with families, just like you and me. They need our help. Do you understand? He's right. I'll take the north, you take the east. Do I just, like, kind of roll up here, or... Yep. Oh boy. Thank you. I think I can manage on my own. Oh, that's right. I should, Is that a... Yep. That's a ban. For a moment there, I thought I was beyond Thor's Great Hall. Ye gods, what were the Imperials thinking? No. I mean, I think it was pretty obvious. Just give me a moment to let the world stop spinning, would you? There. Alagiri's not far. I'll make it. I'll make it. Oh, hey, look, a fellow summoner. Hi, friend. Did I just walk past this person? What the fuck? What is that? Oh, light's coming on because it's nighttime, I suppose. Ugh, everything hurts. I think I was struck by debris from the tower. Wait, I know you. Aldine Felspark, Ward of House Fortom. We fought together on the Steps of Faith. You saved my life back then. And now... I can walk. Thank you. 1,000 times thank you. Conrad? Conrad, can you hear me? Nago, put him down over there. Oh, well, we found Lise at least. Oh, and Alphino. Okay. Oof. Oof. Yeah, at least. I know. Enough out of you.
Conrad! Conrad, speak to me!
Oh, he's fucking dead.
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Conrad?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's that then. Time's up.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Here we go.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
No, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way.
It's a bad time to point out that his feet are literally clipping through the floor.
You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
Next round, double the charge.
Oh my god.
Nidhogg, we are needed.
Wait, what? I didn't think he...
That's the cerulean pipeline.
Impossible! How can one man shoot the bastard? Shoot him!
Oh, I guess he was kind of infused with Nidhogg outside of the eyes, wasn't he? good fucking luck.
My lance has slain far greater beasts. You're welcome, boy.
Notify all units! I want that intruder found! And get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon!
Holy fuck, Estinian, let's go!
Savages are coming!
Yeah. I don't like that they killed Conrad off. And, like, my criticism is mostly just because it's a cliche, which, like, isn't bad by itself, right? But I feel like there were better ways to pass off the leadership to Lise and have more time. Still confused. Well, okay, what happened last time? So, we killed the Primal, and then we basically rolled up to a fort that the Imperials had abandoned. So, we all rushed the next fort they had, and then they started opening fire on their own facility, which ended up killing Conrad here. Then the guy we just saw is a person we met, like, an expansion ago and helped free. And he kind of owed a debt to Alphino, so I guess that was him destroying the cannon that was used to destroy this place, is kind of payback in one way. He's a Dragoon, he's really powerful, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it might just be because it's a very tropey, cliched thing to do, but, like, I feel like there was actually a better version of this where Conrad's, like, incapacitated, but not, like, dead. And him and Lise actually argue about this, rather than any doubt from Lise actually disappearing because Conrad's dead and it's his dying wish. Now, we could easily have a conversation going forward that, like, is Lise actually grappling with how the fuck do I become a leader? Which would be fine in my opinion then. Like, I feel like I wish they didn't kill him, but at least we have that moment. If that moment is just gone, then I don't like this decision. I mean, we all knew he was going to die the moment we met him. No. We all knew he wasn't going to see out the final battle. He wasn't necessarily going to die. I don't know. Like, see, my problem with criticisms like that, or at least, like, things like that, it's like, oh, well, we all knew he was going to die. It's like, yeah, because that's cliche as fuck. So the fact that it actually happened is the criticism. Like, fucking, I don't know. I don't like it personally. We could have killed them. We could have walked away. But instead we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. We tried to seek a peaceful resolution. Okay, Alphino, that's not a reason to abandon peace. Because the enemy decided to fuck over its own people. That's not a storm of blood, if you will. We showed them mercy, and this was their response. Okay, no, Alphino, you're being fucking stupid. You tried to convince the Skulls to lay down their arms, and the Imperials opened fire. You fucking dipshit. Fire and blood. This was their answer. What the fuck is Alphino actually turning into Lise now? Such crimes cannot go unpunished. They must not. God is my witness, there will be a reckoning. Slowly but surely, Alphino is regaining his composure. Forgive me. Now is not the time for vows of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will see to Commander Kemp's body, find my sister, and return to Alagiri. Oh. First, though. Gonna quickly nab this. Oh, come on. There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Tell me you found Alfino. Tell me he's alright. Oh, thank the 12. I don't know what I would have done. They were saying that. What would the Resistance do without Commander Kemp? Sorry, not here, not now. We should return to Alagiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who need our help on the way. God damn it. No, I'm just gonna end it here. Yeah, it's getting late, so one of these days you'll time out your sarcastic ass. Well, yeah, maybe one day, but not today. Yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Yeah, I want to see what they do, but I don't know. Killing off Conrad is like the most cliche thing to do, and I don't like it. Like, basically, is specifically because of the way that Newest Girl phrased it. It's like, I mean, we all knew he was going to die the moment we met him. It's like, well, yeah, that's what the trope is. So just transparently doing that and only that is kind of... okay, cool. And like, again, if we don't see Lise actually wrestling with it and she just up and becomes the leader and is just the leader and nothing ever bad comes from that, then I'm not gonna like this bit. I think they threw in that case, I will think Conrad was thrown away for nothing, which fucking sucks, but yeah. Well, for basically nothing. Anyway. Yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be 14. Depending on where we end up in 14 tomorrow, I might play more 14 on Friday, or I might play more Hades. I haven't really decided. I'm really keen to get to the end of, like, Hades, the bit of Hades I'm at the moment, convincing the Olympians to stop being shitheads, but, this is also clearly coming to a head at this point. Like, we're on, yeah, level 68 quests now, so we're getting towards the end. But yeah, I'll have those up. Friday's always a mystery game, but I'll include the game once I figure out what I'm going to do with it on the schedule. Internet is tentatively fixed, so hopefully we don't have interruptions to streams again, which would be great, but yeah. Anyway, I'll keep the schedule updated for that regardless. And then we'll have a new Ace Attorney game to start on the weekend, which I really, really want to start getting into because, like, I really want to get to the end of that and whatnot. So, yeah. Yeah, see you later, Charles. Have a good one. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.